Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are always truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails, just sharing confirmation, sharing your stories, and booking readings. My readings are open. There's a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for my readings. However, if you need something a little bit speedier, I do offer an emergency service which goes out within 12 to 24 hours. Now, I'd like to apologise for my sporadic uploading because I was away for a while. So I had some on timers that I was sending out, but I didn't have enough time to film every day. But I am back now. I must make you aware that there is someone still going through the comment sections here and there, pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, pretending to be a friend, saying they can get your, your love back, get you that job, get you whatever it is you need. All you've got to do is WhatsApp them and sign on the dotted line. Please do not be scammed or fooled. Just block them. If you see any response from me and there's no highlighted black banner, unfortunately you're not speaking to me. Just block and report them kindly and thank you. Now, the energy that I pick up on is fluid. It's timeless, which means this is not a personal reading either, because it's the collective. But what that means is that I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy, and sometimes an amalgamation of all three. So you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, male or female, please remember we all hold these energies ourselves. So this reading could be for you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, divine counterpart, or someone completely different. Do not make the story fit if it doesn't, because like I said, this is not a personal reading. If there are no messages in this reading for you and it doesn't resonate, please have a look at some of my other readings on my channel. If none of them resonate, it means that the messages are just not for you at this time, or you may actually benefit from having a personal reading. So let's get into it. Now, I was going to say the channeled message, but it was a channeled song. It was Fleetwood, I can't say it, Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. And I just had that bit going over and over in my head, so I thought I'd listen to it. And it's literally just about someone saying, I love you, but you obviously want something else, because it was just talking about you just want to shack up, and them saying we've got to end it, we've just got to go our own ways, because what you want is not what I can provide you. And I was getting, I'm clairaudient as well as clairsentient and so on and so forth, and I kept getting videos about a breakup, about someone finding out that their other half had been cheating, and then I got that downloaded song. There's something here about, but the thing is as well, what I'm also getting is that there's some sort of plan to try and break someone up, okay? There's a plan to break someone up. Look, we're here. Some sort of trick, okay? Because you've got that 5 on there. So there seems to be like this double energy, and it always comes up that when there's some sort of plan or scheme or plot, it just ends up happening to the person that's doing the plotting and planning and scheming. Now with this here, with the, out trick-or-treating, and we're here, someone here is planning to try and separate two people, okay? Now this can be two friends, two lovers, two, husband and wife, wife and wife, husband and husband, whatever that is. But you've got here, look, it's time for a treat, and it's coming up upside down, and you've got a powerful energy shift. Somebody is trying to mess with the stability, this, the safety, the identity of a light one, okay, and their loved ones as well, because red is all to do with your root chakra. With that being upside down, here someone's trying to open up a portal of some sort. Because I also heard new moon magics. We have to check when the next new moon is, because there's plans and plots and schemes that aren't going, they never work out, they never do. But you've got here, look, calm amidst the chaos. And then you've got the power of 3, the witchy sisters. So someone here is working with others for a wish fulfillment. And again, that's another 5 there. You are being told, though, that if you are in an eye of a storm, that you're in the middle, it's calm, and you're being asked to keep that energy, because while this is all raging behind, look how chill she is here. Because there can be a storm, but a mermaid can swim underneath, okay? This is all about how you tap into your emotions, and how when chaos comes towards you, how you either respond to it or don't respond to it. But you're just being encouraged not to react to it, okay? Because look, from death comes rebirth. I am Kali. This is communication. This is also your third house. So you have a look at what's actually sat in your third house, because it's usually ruled by Gemini, which is about networking. It's about, you know, how you communicate. And now with this upside down, I keep hearing miscommunication, but from death comes rebirth. Somebody here, I don't know if this is an ex, if this is an old relationship that they're trying to bring back in again, because I'd never actually looked at that, but she actually has like this necklace on, okay, because that's clear communication. Okay, and so is her third eye. But this way, somebody is trying to block, or this person may have been ghosted, because I heard, I want to speak to you, I want to reach out to you. Okay, so you may have actually parted from somebody in quite a calm manner, because this calm amidst the chaos can also be talking about a previous relationship, whether that's friendship, work, you know, family member. But for some reason, I keep getting like a separation. And I keep hearing romantic. So this could be someone from the past, okay? And for some, it may have been an amicable split, or it may have been that you were so deeply hurt by it that you didn't actually get to say what you wanted to say to that person. It was just cut off. I'm cutting you off, I'm shutting you down. I'm going to look after myself while you're playing, you know, the clown town, whatever it is that you're doing. But you've got a lot of communication here. So let's find out, because these three witchy sisters, I want to know more about these ladies. What have they got to do with this? The power of three. Now let's see. Where do you want me to put this one? I'm going to put this one over here, because on the back you get, again, you've got a powerful energy shift. You're working too hard. Someone here is trying to bring stressors in, okay? Because especially with that 4 on there, it's all to do with your foundation, your 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer, okay? There's the energy that I was getting as well, something to do with Instagram. Now, I don't know in the past if somebody found out that their partner was cheating or was being unfaithful or was just doing something they shouldn't have been doing, which broke trust by seeing their phone or seeing DMs. It doesn't have to be Instagram, but it's something along those lines, like secret messages. Because, you know, emotionally cheating can be just as hurtful and detrimental to a relationship as actual physical sexual cheating, if that makes sense. Okay, and I know that people have variations on what they think cheating is and so on and so forth. And there's something here also with looking for someone else for that emotional connection than their actual partner, because you've also got here, look, guidance, but where will it lead you? And it's upside down. So someone here was either led astray or there was a plan to lead someone astray. Tell me more about this. Okay. You've got your sensuality is beautiful. And you've also got on here, death and the maiden, invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. Okay, so this is an ended relationship, because with that number there condensing down to a 10, that's about a cycle that ended. So you definitely have someone here from the past that is still thinking about you or the person you're thinking of. But the thing is as well, when you look over here, you know, the sewer maiden, okay, she's in filth. Absolute filth. That number condensing down to a 7 can be about deceit. It can be about, you know, having options. It can be about truth. And it can also be about the seeds that you plant and how you work on that. So there's definitely a relationship that ended, either because somebody was cheating or because one person didn't trust the other. Now that could be you, or it could be the other person not trusting, because I keep hearing defaming and gossip. All right, and look at that, healing from heartache right underneath. There's someone here who has found out that the lies that were told about you or the person you're thinking of, they weren't true. And I know this keeps coming up as a theme, okay? But because on here with Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, there's someone here who wants to reach out. But I'm getting, there's 2 energies here. There's a feminine energy and there's a masculine energy. Now, you have to take what resonates with who this is for you. But you definitely have someone here who purposely worked on breaking down someone else's relationship, like a third party. I heard to get to have them for myself, because you've got count blessings upside down. Someone purposely was whispering in someone's ear, saying you're better off without them, or this person doesn't understand you like I do, I'll be your friend. Okay, and look, and I knew this would come out, because whenever there's plots and schemes, whether that's in the past or whether that's in the present or it's a future plan, there is always a kickback for it, okay? So this person may have, if this is a past energy, and I heard it is, but it's also present, this person's now getting their karma for what they did to mess up someone's relationship, or what they did to kind of pull out more of the lower kind of volatile energies that we hold in our shadow in whoever that ex is for you, okay? Because this, with, you know, what comes around the three fates, it's almost like they decided their own karma when they started involving themselves, okay, holding on way too tight. Someone here, okay, someone here was only interested in this person, in whether it's yours or someone else's ex, because they had money, or they had like potential to make a lot of money, okay? But the reason this is coming out is because whoever this ex is now looking at you, okay? And with this invasion boundaries violated and dominance, this person has a lot of issues of their own, okay? They may have started dating whoever it was that was kind of whispering in their ears and kind of like magnifying insecurities that they already had, okay? They thought it was great at the time, and look at that, shut the front door, we're here, okay? So whoever it was who was trying, and I heard catfishing, this person, whoever this third party is, they were trying to catfish, and I heard they were trying to catfish you. They were trying to do something to you, and they're getting kicked up the butt for doing so, okay? They may have, there's definitely been a relationship breakdown between whoever this ex is and whoever this third party is, and there's definitely a chaser in this relationship. Okay, now the power of 3 over here with holding on way too tightly. Someone was trying to hold on to your energy or your finances, or so I heard your identity, something along those lines. Look, working way too hard, they've done way too much, and now they're suffering the consequences. Tell me more about this. Why am I hearing Fleet? I can still hear Fleetwood Mac in my head. You can go your own way, go your own way. And you've got these coming out all upside down, and you've got love is strange. Where do you want to put this one? Here? Yeah, someone's proper holding on now. So they stole someone else's man or woman or whoever that may be, and now they're trying to chase after this person. And there's something here with them trying to do some sort of binding, or they, and I heard material gifts, and it not working. It wasn't working. Because they tried to bind too tight, or they tried to do something more than once. They may have tried 3 times, because you've also got a powerful personal growth and sweet memories. I don't know if this is the energy of when either you or the person you're thinking of went your own way, okay? Because you were being stifled, especially with this dominance energy coming through, you know, invasion boundaries violated and dominance. Now, the thing is as well, is like, I've experienced it in the past where, you know, the partner cheats and you end up taking them back, and then they end up being so insecure that you are going to cheat, that you're, you know, why are you looking at this person? Why are you looking at that person? And it's giving me that energy of them doing something that they shouldn't have been doing in the first place, that broke trust. Okay, but with personal powerful growth upside down and sweet memories, especially with this, you know, boundaries violated, dominance and invasion, if it resonates for you, if you took back an ex, if you tried to kind of patch things up, and that person just became very controlling, or that person became very kind of trying to second guess everything that you were doing, this is for you, okay? Because especially with that personal powerful growth, you weren't able to grow as a person while you were with this person, okay, because of their domineering ways, or because of their shadow traits that they refuse to recognize, they refuse to honor and look at and go, these things need to be healed, okay? And I heard kept passing the buck or passing the blame. What came out? Be your true self. When you walked away from this relationship, whether they ghosted you or you ghosted them, or whatever happened, however you found out, that's when your root chakra started to settle. That's when you started to know your true identity, the faults within yourself, because we all have them, and the parts of you that really, really shine. But you only found that when moving away from this person, okay? Now, why? Because look, a clear solution upside down. Now, looking over here, okay, you have somebody who is trying to reach out to you, while you have this trailing on with this third party. There's something here about them wanting to reach out, but they don't know how to because they're completely blocked off. Back off, voodoo. They tried doing something. Now, is this the ex? Or is this the third party? And I had third party for sure. Wow, okay. So you have someone here, especially with that calm amidst the chaos. Someone's definitely using storm water. And especially with that new moon magic coming out, because the new moon is about removing, you know, the full moon is, you know, when it's at its full potential, like magnifying the things that you've set intent for. So if you're manifesting, or, you know, you do spell work, if you're a light or green witch, if you pray and so on and so forth, because our words hold a lot of power, so do our thoughts and our emotions. If you're doing that, you know, as it's coming up to the full moon, it's going to build and build and build that emotional, that intent, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And then when it comes to the new moon, it's about releasing and letting go of the things that you don't need. And this over here with this new moon, it's almost like they're trying to do some sort of banishing spell. Why did I hear hocus pocus? Okay, calm amid the chaos. Someone's using storm water. They're doing new moon magic. Because look, your sensuality is beautiful. This person may be trying to block memories that whoever the ex is, and I heard yours as well, something about the connection that you had with your ex. They're trying to, that's why this is upside down, because they may have tried doing some sort of binding spell to this ex to get them to stay with them, and it didn't work, okay? This ex may have gone through a dark night of the soul, or had some sort of epiphany of some sort, and it broke them free. And I had love thyself. The thing is as well, the energy that I'm getting from this ex though isn't the nicest. But definitely with this sweet memories upside down, yeah, they're trying to block memory, but it didn't work. It didn't work. It never works, and they don't know what to do next. And I keep hearing that song, you can go your own way. The past returns for a time, and it's upside down. There's something here with also blocking, because I keep hearing GPS or tracking. So I don't know if this third party has done something to kind of block your energy from this ex, so that ex can't find you, which I'm sorry, that's a kind of a blessing. They're an ex for a reason. Do you know what I mean? And it says on here, a wonderful idea and aha moment, and back off. So they may have tried doing something that they thought would work, especially when it came to you, because there's a lot of layers to whatever this third party is doing. It's not just they want money or they want abundance. They want to be you. And especially with you know, the three witchy sisters, they're working with other people that may work in different or have different traditions of witchcraft, for example. So one may be using voodoo, one may be using Celtic and so on, Nordic and so on and so forth. Because what I'm getting is that they're not just trying to block memories from this ex, they're trying to block your communication of some sort, or you remembering something from the past, because the past returns for a time, okay? The ghost of the past. There's something about, and the thing is, when you look at this as well, I just saw the number on there that condenses to a 6, which for me is give and take, you know, giving out and receiving, okay? And with it upside down, they were trying to take a memory from you. What memory were they trying to take? Yeah, they're trying to keep something really, really hidden. One more from here. No. Okay. This one, which one? This one? Let's see what they were trying to keep hidden. 9 of water. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So there was some sort of wish fulfillment. And I heard that you had as a child. Interesting. 7 of water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating, and it's upside down. This is something that intuitively you know. It's almost like if you watch a video on something, it could be, you know, petting sharks, or, you know, a nature documentary, or something on quantum physics, and something just clicks for you and you're like, that's so interesting. Oh my gosh, I remember when I was a kid I did blah, 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 blah. It's something along those lines of that memory. Is almost like it's part and parcel of your ascension path. It's what helps you tap into your passions lead, of knowing which way to go. And this person, because I heard natal chart, they may have been reading your birth chart. They may have before in the past read your birth chart, because with that, you know, a clear solution upside down, it means they now don't know what's their next step? How is it that they're going to stop you or block you or do something to you? Okay, but they remember from when they were able to read your Akashic records or read you, that there was a certain memory for you as a child that unlocks some sort of knowledge, because I keep hearing the idea. And you've got the Two of Air here, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. But it's upside down with the Nine of Water. This is the reason why with that A Wonderful Idea, aha, was upside down. They thought they were being sneaky by layering whatever it was that they were doing, working together, you know. And it wasn't kind of like, you do one spell, you do one spell, you do one spell. It was, we're going to combine them. We're going to combine, if we're doing Nordic or Celtic, we're going to use these types of runes. And then we're going to use some of this from yours. And then we're going to use hot foot powder. Excuse me, I said that and I coughed, so they definitely did. Ooh, wee. So they definitely use hot foot powder. Look at that. But definitely they were doing something as a combination together. And it was to hide you from your divine counterpart. Now, your ex could be your divine counterpart, but I heard, no, they're not. But they don't want you to attain something. Because I keep hearing the competition is fierce. They don't want you to attain something. So blocking a past memory is what they're doing from when they were able to look in your Akashic records. Because I heard they are close to them now. They cannot get in there. The nearest thing that they could do is kind of try and figure out what your birth chart is. Because with this is the intent that they had. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. And when we started this reading, it was about separation. It was about keeping you away from something or from someone, okay? And with this, your Nine of Water, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. They were trying to remove you from that. And with this being upside down, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, well, you are. You know, because you're following your intuition, you are the person you're thinking of. A stalemate, there isn't one, because at the end of the day, no matter what tower comes towards you, we know that if, you know, if the divine, if the universe, if God, if Allah, whoever it is that you name it as, if that wasn't supposed to be there, if you weren't supposed to learn something from it and grow, then it wouldn't be there. That tower would not be there, okay? And the reason I'm showing this card is because it says sea storm, calm amidst the chaos. Okay, there's been a massive awakening for someone. I've said this before in how we respond to certain actions or environments or news rather than reacting. And also knowing that we have the choice of not responding at all. And this is something that's flabbergasted them, okay? Because they wanted you in a stalemate. And instead, because that's what they were trying to block, and it's not happening. And this is all blue, which just comes down to communication. They wanted to block communication. And you know what I'm thinking? There's not even just communication with whoever it is that this ex is. There's something here going back to Gemini with networking. You're supposed to connect with somebody either through online or through a network. It's to do almost like LinkedIn. That app LinkedIn, where you put your profile up and you get to kind of connect with loads of other professionals in the same kind of area or the area you're trying to get into. Because you've got here Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for a very high quality work and being a team player. And that's upside down, okay? And I heard hacking. So there's something here with them trying to hack maybe some of your social media accounts if you have them, email accounts, but they're looking more at kind of accounts that you don't use anymore. So it could be an old email that you've just forgotten about and you haven't used in ages. Or it could be you could have more than one Facebook account. So for example, if you have a business one and then you have a private one, if you have a public one and a private one, for example, and if you're not using one of them that much, there's something here with them trying to get in and use it that way. Because this upside down, again with networking, because the Three of Pentacles is about, you know, how you connect with others creatively to bring in abundance. And again on there it says the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work and being a team player, and it's upside down. So this person was definitely, whoever this third party is with these other witchy sisters, they're trying to block you in multiple ways, okay? But what they don't realize is that you're a high priest or high priestess. Even blockages or challenges or things that are put in front of us, they're put in front of us so that we can grow, so that we can learn, so that we can let go of what we don't need to. And this is something that's really annoying them, is that it was supposed to be this massive, you know, stuck in a rut energy, because you've got a 5 here, you've got another 5 over there. We started with a 5, 5, 5, 5. That's all about big change, okay? Because and transitions, because you've got the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Boom. And look at that, they're trying to block this because they know it's coming through. Now, if you do not have, you know, social media like LinkedIn and things like that, I suggest you start looking on them, especially if you have, you know, if you have creative ideas that you want to flourish, if you have an entrepreneurial, you know, streak in you, or you class yourself as one, if you are a, you know, a startup business, or you are in skeleton phase and you want to actually get that off of the ground, start looking into those different apps. It doesn't have to be LinkedIn, but ones that you know that actually link you into the industry that you want to be in, or help you with that. Because whoever this person is, whoever this little trio is, whoever the third party is, this person is very, very competitive. They're very, very jealous of your just genuine, authentic, you know, light, of your creativity, of how ideas are birthed through you, okay? And I heard multiple are coming, because look, you've got 7 of Fire here, all about competition. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So there's something here with trying to use like an old account to get it so that, because what I'm getting from this is they're trying to find an old account of yours or the person you're thinking of, because then they can go on all of these social media kind of like outlets or networking and just be an a-hole, or just be rude, or just, so they're trying to build a character of you that you don't even realize about. And then you go on there with your own, you know, your account, and people aren't going to want to talk to you, and it's because they've been doing A, B or C, okay? And you've got over here 6 of Water, memories from your history or childhood regarding issues regarding children and romanticizing the past. So this is somebody from your past as well, okay? And I heard for some it can be a direct person from your past, or it can be non-direct, okay? Because this X over here, this X, whoever the third party is, that could have been the person they were seeing on the side. Okay, for someone here is a cousin. I keep hearing someone's cousin. But defend your beliefs and your decisions, to stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. You may have stood up to someone in the past, okay? Cousin, family, friend, whoever that was. And whoever it is that you stood up to, they didn't like it, which is why dominance is coming out here. And romanticizing the past. You definitely have an ex here who is at the same time romanticizing what it was like when you two were together. And look, you got this upside down, which is renewal, and it says Archangel Jeremiah, excuse me. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of facts. Time to move in a new direction. And it's upside down because these two energies here, these two energies are stuck in a karmic cycle, okay? They are not willing to look at themselves, look at the consequences for their actions, why people aren't around them, or why they keep finding chaos, why it keeps coming towards them, okay? Holding on way too tightly to something that doesn't actually, it doesn't lift them up. But that's also your solar plexus. So anyone that's been in a relationship where you felt like your identity was bleeding into theirs, where you became a yes man or yes woman, and I don't say that with judgment because I was one once, you know, a long time ago, where you just kind of cater for the other person's needs and put yours to the side. This, when you walked away, your solar plexus started to regenerate. It started, and I say regenerate in that it was so depleted, because it's our place of personal power and joy. It's where our inner child lives, you know, that sense of play, of joy, of fun, that's where it comes from. And with it being upside down, it was depleted for so long. But when you moved yourself away, look at this. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. You took steps to move away from this, and they're taking steps to come back. It's almost like they want to pull you back in again. And whoever this ex is almost like they now see you for who you are, because they didn't before. They didn't care before because it was all about take, take, take. Now, renewal says, again, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of facts, time to move in a new direction. This is also whoever this third party is with their little harem of women, whoever this is, they don't want you to see whatever this opportunity is that's coming towards you. Because I heard it staring you in the face. And you know, the Ace of Fire is about taking steps, actionable steps. You're being told to take actionable steps towards connecting, because this over here again with be your true self, and that 8 for me is about abundance, you know, infinite abundance. But you have to take actionable steps for that to come towards you. Because I mean, I've talked to friends before about them talking about when they had readings with tarot readers and them saying you're going to meet this person at this time and giving them specific times, and then it comes to that time and they're like, but I didn't meet anyone. And I was like, but did you go out and take actionable steps? Did you join this group or that group? And they're like, no. The universe will conspire with us if we conspire with it, if that makes sense. So whoever this resonates for, you're being asked to take those actionable steps. If you are an illustrator, a painter, a singer, a writer, a dancer, a teacher, whatever it is that you do to express yourself creatively, and you have an idea that you're sitting on, okay, or you've been painting, or you've been writing, or you've been doing this and that, but you haven't posted it publicly, or you haven't gone and started networking, even if it's just to set up a profile page on whatever one of those apps, whatever one of those, social media thingy bobs that are out there, do that now. That's what you're being asked to do. Start doing that now, and review and look through old emails, old, social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, and make sure that either you're posting on there or you're closing it down if you don't use it anymore, because someone here is trying to use it against you. Because the energy that I got when I set this up is someone is going through, like I said, the same plots and schemes that they were trying to do to you, or that they did to you in the past. Because there's something here about this person, this ex who was with this third party, leaving because they found out that this person cheated. What are you doing? Get off of my cards. Sorry, my dog's just kicked all of my cards everywhere. Get under. Go on. Sorry. 1 second, let me move them. She's just kicked them all over the bed, haven't you? But them more or less, being caught out for either cheating or for, they were doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing, and there were DMs or there was like secret messages, and they found out. Okay, now I don't know if that the ex left because of that, or if it was the other way round. They were looking for, they wanted a main partner, and then to be able to go and sleep with other people, and they didn't like that. Because I heard sugar daddy, something about a sugar daddy. Let me open this one up. Yeah, look, magical space clearing time, and it's upside down. This person just cleared out. They just left. They were like, nah, I'm not interested. But you're being told, especially with this upside down, they're trying to put some sort of glamour over your eyes. Now, you've got here the 4 of Edge. Shall I read this one? No. Okay. Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Oh, hello. And it says on here, yeah, look, Queen of Fire in reverse, which is confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity, and it's upside down. So this is again, because look, they were still trying to bring in some really fiery energy, and that's why I got Stormwater, because Stormwater is, I've collected Stormwater. I use Stormwater when I want to really give a really deep cleansing to my aura, to my chakras, to my home. It can be used in a return to sender if you want to send it back with oomph. I don't, but it can be used for that. But somebody's used Stormwater, and I keep hearing Mars water though, because there's fire on here, or they're using Aries, or they're using the actual planet Mars to send something towards you or the person you're thinking of. But it's your creativity, because when you look at this lady, look how many crowns she's got on her head. Okay, she doesn't just have one, she has another one on top of it, wings and everything. And they're trying to block that down, okay? Because love is strange is upside down. This is also, it comes back to separation. And the separation isn't just between, whoever your ex is and you. It isn't just separation between you and being able to connect with the right people at the right time to help your creativity to flow. But it's also trying to separate you from your own heart space, okay? Look at this. The thing is, they keep trying to do so, and it keeps failing. You've got the Six of Fire to the Page of Fire, and the Six of Fire says victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. This is why you need to take this actionable step, especially if it resonates, because the minute you do, people are going to be connecting to you. People are going to be, you know, they're going to be drawn to whatever it is that you are creating. And on here it says Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident and mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavour. Use your originality and ingenuity. When you start posting and you start, you know, networking, people are they're not going to attach to you, because I'm going to say they were going to attach to you, but they are going to be drawn like a magnet to whatever it is that you are creating, because it's coming from a place of genuine passion, and people are going to see this and want to invest. Because over here you've got Knight of Fire, and it's in reverse, and it says passionate, adventurous, self-assured and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. But it's upside down. Someone is trying to block this for you, okay? So I heard action stations. Why did I hear action stations? Please and thank you. Oh, Page of Fire is coming out again. This news is coming towards you. And again, you've got Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect what you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So this is also saying that if you do create yourself, let's say a LinkedIn profile, and you start connecting and things like that, but you don't get a response straight away, that is not a message from the divine saying you've got this all wrong, you shouldn't be doing this. It's just patience is key. Okay, because you've got Four of Earth in reverse. Being too frivolous or cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. With that upside down, the Four of Coins is about surrendering. Okay, so you definitely have this energy coming through of someone just wanting you to give up. Okay, and the best, for me, the best representation of success is just, you know, putting your first foot forward and being so grateful to yourself as well for how far you've come. And with this here, especially with that energy, if you are putting out your, you know, your creative work in whatever aspect that may be, or in whatever industry that may be, and you're not getting attention straight away, or you're not getting recognition straight away, you are being told, though, surrender that to the divine. Okay, because when it is ready, when you are ready to meet that person that you're supposed to, it will come in, and it will come in thick and fast. Because look, you've got here Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic and friendly. Oh my gosh, a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. See? Oh, I love this. I love this for you. Okay, now I want to keep this one short and sweet, so let's get some angel numbers for you before I go, and just see what else needs to come out. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so let's see, what do my lovely light ones need to know right now? And you've got here wealth and prosperity, 26 upside down. So you have, where do you want to put this one? Right smack bang on here. The more that you are kind of working on your root chakra, whether that is through, you know, self-therapy, whether that's actual therapy, whether that is through, you know, dancing and actual doing root work and kundalini work, whatever it is that you're doing, the more that you do that, the more you're letting go, or will let go, of energies of, you know, when you feel like you don't deserve something, but it's in the subconscious of, that's too expensive, or I don't need that gift, or, oh, should I go for that job because they're asking this and this, I won't get paid that much. That's being let go of, because this, with it being in purple, this is to do with your crown chakra and your third eye. And whoever this is, there's something here where there's still being an attachment to an ex. Someone needs to remove that, whether that's a cord removal, whether that is a return to sender, revoking it, prayer, whatever you do, someone needs to remove some sort of psychic connection they have to an ex, because invasion, you know, invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. This person is still trying to come into your dreams, okay? You've also got independence and capability upside down, and that is over here. Okay, I'm going to put this one here for the past returns for a time. This independence and capability, that comes back again, because that's your heart space. This is to do, again, with whatever wounds were created by this ex, whoever that may be for you, he, she, they. There's an encouragement here to keep working on your root chakra and how you connect those feelings of disempowerment when you were with that person to any feelings of disempowerment when you were a child. And the only reason I say that is because with that independence and capability and wealth and prosperity, any kind of like shadow aspect that we have, like those really minute kind of traumas, yes, we get them from past lives as well, but they all begin the first time that we are told, you know, our voice isn't, you know, it's too loud, or isn't listened to, or we're laughed at when we're trying to create and show something, whether that's to caregivers, to our parents, to peers when we're very young, and we either hold on to that and it festers as other, you know, experiences come in and kind of make that shadow bigger, or it diminishes if we are given that space to kind of, you know, understand what it means, why we hurt. And a lot of us, and it's, you know, including myself, we're not given that opportunity. So it takes us when we're older to let go of those things or to work through those things. And you're being encouraged here to keep doing root work, keep, you know, figuring out who you are. What is your identity? What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel secure? What things make you feel grounded? Okay, and build on that foundation, because as you're doing that, you're going to be letting go of this, which in tail is going to help you let go of any last remnants of an emotional connection or pain or, you know, doubt when it comes to that connection with your ex and whoever this third party is. Because you've also got 444, up or down, this way. Because you've got here 444, responsibility, practicality, honesty and wisdom. Now that is telling me that you have got a dark high priestess here who may be also sending these vibes towards you, because you've also got wisdom and responsibility coming out again, and that's red. So they're sending this to your root chakra, which is why it's so important that you are working on your root chakra. Now let's get a couple more before I go. Highly spiritual has come up upside down. This person doesn't like that you work so strongly from your sacral, not your sacral, from your solar plexus, because that's also your connection to your raw energy, to, you know, to the gateway of the central sun, which is resided over by Metatron. They don't like this and they want to end this, because you've also got coming out pragmatic and intuitive. So this is all to do with your crown. So it's your crown and your root. Keep working on your root chakra. But someone here needs to do some sort of mantra, prayer, affirmation, visualization, whatever it is that you need to do before you go to sleep, instructing your guides and your protectors on who it is that you want in your dream state and who you don't. Okay? Because give yourself credit in how powerful your voice is, and give yourself credit in your guides, your highest resonance light team members. They listen, they wait for instruction. They're there just waiting. What do you need from us? The more that you give them instruction, the more you're going to see a difference in your dream state, in how vivid your dreams you know, come through. But the thing is as well, especially with this card coming up, it takes time and it takes practice. So keep telling them what it is that you need nightly and daily, okay? Because you've also got domestic tranquility. This person is also projecting how they're feeling about this ex leaving to come towards you. But look what came up the right way up. 666, abundance, luck and optimism. I love this. I love it. Reliability and diplomacy. Expansion. Expansion. Someone here, you need to get onto networking. And if you don't like social media and that's not your thing and you'd rather do it word of mouth and you already have this model set up, go for it. Because someone here is procrastinating, and it may be because this energy is being sent towards you. But with that voodoo back off upside down, it's more or less saying that it doesn't matter what they send, your willpower, your faith in yourself is so much stronger. And what's like, yeah, look, wisdom and communication, and this is red again. So someone needs to do a root chakra clearing. I know I said this was the last one, but I keep getting told to look at the zodiacs before I go. So let's have a look at this one here. Let's have a look. See, we're going to have a look at zodiacs, houses, and planets. What would like to come out? Should I shuffle again? Okay. So let me see. Any more? One more. But you know what, the thing is, it's so we keep having messages coming through that, you know, your blessings are here and there's a connection and it's just around the corner. The thing is though, they come in quicker when we put those actionable steps in. And I'm not saying to anyone that you're just sitting on your butt, you're being lazy, you're not acting, you're not doing this and this. But when these messages come through, especially if it resonates, if you know that going on a certain website will actually bring that in quicker or open those lines of communication, do it, okay? Do it, do it, do it. Because look what's come out, Capricorn to Capricorn. This is all to do with your career. Those born under Capricorn are tenacious, strong and hardworking. Their great sense of humour may only come out when you really get to know them. And then rising sign in Capricorn, competent, serious and image conscious. There's something here about your face as well. So there's something about people seeing your face, and I think this is why it's important that you, when you do set up a profile of some sort, that people see your face, that you don't just do one of your hands. It may be that you have a logo for your business. For example, if you do, have your face in it as well, or make sure that you have a clear photograph of your face. Because you know what, I've done a reading about 6 months ago, and the message that came through is that your face will be your fame, okay? And you've got over here, the position of Mars in your chart can show how you express your anger and what gets you all fired up. So this is a double message. This person over here is angry. They're angry that every kind of obstacle they place in front of you, you are cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. But it's also them trying to figure out what is it that will roll you up. And that may be why they're trying to look in your birth chart, because they can't get into your Akashic records. And they at the moment are the blind leading the blind. Okay, what would like to come out, please and thank you. Ooh-wee, let's have a look. Sagittarius. So they are looking at your 9th house, and you're being asked to as well. Astrology involves forecasting of events through the interpretation of the fixed stars, sun, moon and planets. So this person, either you're being told to start having a look into astrology, start learning like the basics, especially if certain parts of it resonate with you. But this person here, this person, they may actually do this as part of a job, and they feel threatened because you're so much better at what you do. And it's irrespective of whatever job that you do. Whatever job that you do, there's something about the way that you speak, the way that you speak out. And if you do have, like, you know, social media, the things that you say really hit home for them. And it makes them angry. It actually makes them angry. The placement of Neptune in your chart explains psychic intuition and how you dream. So you guys, whoever this resonates with, you have such strong psychic skills. Your intuition is on point. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. No matter what question you have in your head, trust the answer that comes to you. And this person, they're angry because you read them very, very well. Very well. Okay. Capricorn is coming out as well. And then you have Aries. So this is all about your identity as well. They want you to kind of doubt who you are, your birth chart. They've been reading your birth chart. You've got Cancer, and I did say there's something to do with a cousin. So you've got family in here as well. Interesting. Anything else that wants to come out? Sagittarians. This is to do with your faith. They really want you to lose faith in yourself. Okay, and the best type of revenge is just to not lose faith in yourself and put your best foot forward. And it says on here, Saturn is associated with the life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. So really, you're also being called to have a look at where Saturn is actually placed. Have a look at what's in your 4th house as well, because these two seem to be really important, especially as they're trying to get some sort of reaction from you. And having a look where Saturn is in your natal or birth chart, and what actually sits in Cancer, what zodiac sign and what planet is over it, will give you so much clarity on how certain situations, especially when it comes to separation or, you know, lack of communication, how that actually affects you, and what the light attributes are, because that will actually also give you guidance on how you kind of navigate away from that, how you lift that energy of yours, okay, and what the life lesson is from that. But and the thing is as well, look, I was just about to go, but this one says the placement of the moon in your birth chart will reveal a lot about your habits, reactions, instincts, and how you express your emotions. And we were just talking about that. But I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you're already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I do truly appreciate you. Without you, there would be no channel for me. So I really do, from the bottom of my heart, love you guys. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always highly and genuinely appreciated, because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. Anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. You just go to the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows pointing up, up, up. I have 2 emails there. I usually get back to people within about 48 to 72 hours. If you don't by chance hear from me, please just send me a prompt email and it will pop yours to the top of the list. With that being said, my lovely wonderful souls, I hope you have a really awesome morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.